Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Liam may take drastic action while Hope demands answers. Sheila may also have a golden occasion. For starters, there'll be some chaos following the fashion show, so Ridge could find himself forced to pick a side. After Taylor accidentally locks herself up with Brooke confidentially, there'll surely be some fermentation, and that could lead to Ridge playing adjudicator. Despite Ridge's recent Portofino recollections of Brooke, it looks like he'll stick to his Taylor commitment. Ridge may rush to Taylor's defense and rankle Brooke in the process, so that could widen the rift between Brooke and Ridge. Eric was hoping Ridge and Brooke might reunite, but she'll end up doing some single soul searching. Nick is returning down the road, so Brooke has to move on from Ridge if she wants a new chapter with her other former honey. Liam may take drastic action to give himself a chance at survival. Could Liam turn to build deep pockets and important connections and expedients of chancing and experimental treatment? Bill and Liam's last commerce was surely a tense one, but a lot has changed since also. You can go that Bill will soften when he ultimately learns about Liam's brain bleed and the discovery of his inoperable brain mass. Bill might be Liam's stylish bet when it comes to probing and chancing a path to staying alive, so that's commodity for Liam to keep in mind. That said, it's also possible Finn will do some digging despite the bleak prognostic he passed along. Indeed, Dr. Bridget might do some exploration of her own since she was truly shaken by Liam's excrescence showing up on the reviews. Speaking of Bridget, could she speak with Hope and raise reservations about what's going on with Liam? Bridget wouldn't want to violate Croker. Case confidentiality, but she might move Hope to demand answers from Liam or at least Steffy. Anyhow, Hope will grow decreasingly concerned since Liam's been out of touch, which is largely unusual since he tends to be so good about reaching out to Beth. At some point, either Steffy or Liam himself will probably give Hope updates on Liam's medical fire. Hope is the mama of Liam's other son, so she deserves to know what's going on, too. Steffy should be enough distracted in the midst of all this, which could give Sheila an enticing occasion to help Luna make progress with Finn. Sheila will make further prognostications about Luna eventually having a real father-son relationship, but will Finn ever cooperate? Knowing what Liam's going through and how his daughters might lose him could affect Finn's perspective sooner or laterally. Maybe Finn will decide to make the utmost of his time with Luna nearly down the line. Sheila wouldn't give up the colluding she'll do and the disquieting news it could bring. Liam rejected his grim fate and was prepared to fight while Hope faced Carter plea. As Finn put away Kelly in at the Precipice house, he reflected on her private cotillion party with Liam and felt confident this would always be a night she flashed back. Finn aloud. Kelly would be an old grandma one day and suppose back on how special Liam made effects for her. Kelly felt lucky to have two daddies, so Finn was proud to be one of them, though he could no way replace Liam's spot in her life. While Kelly reflected on Liam's pledge to always be there for her, Liam was confused over Steffy news in the living room. Liam felt like this must be some kind of joke and that he couldn't conceivably be dying. As Liam battled a headache, Steffy claimed that he demanded to return to the sanitarium now that the reviews had set up an inoperable mass. Liam ultimately accepted Steffy's medical updates were real, but he felt like there'd surely be some way for ultramodern drug to save him. When Steffy remained distrait, Liam started rambling about how he couldn't just leave his daughters and no way come back. This didn't make any sense to Liam since he lived a healthy life, so he plotted to believe he couldn't overcome his condition. Once Finn returned from Kelly's room, Liam turned to him for answers next and wondered if he was really dying. Finn backed Steffy up about the inoperable mass, so Liam asked how they should treat it also. Finn's response made it clear that there was no treatment for Liam other than trying to decelerate the excrescence's progression. After Liam reminded Steffy and Finn that no one could know he was ill, he suggested there could be some way to fix this. Liam talked about believing in commodity beyond wisdom and drug before making a vaticination about sticking around for his daughters. After Liam made a bold rejection of his death judgment, he declared that he'd too important to live for. At Il Giardino, Deacon told Sheila about using his fists to advise Carter down from Hope. Cleric also suggested about how Liam had grown as a person, so he remained hopeful that Hope and Liam might have a reunion in their future. At Brooke House, Carter showed up to say he missed Hope and that he abominated being piecemeal. After some talk about the forthcoming fashion show, Carter tried to make Hope understand his perspective following all the Forrester drama. Hope remained worried with Carter for not supporting her when she demanded him most. Carter also decided to surrender power without agitating it with Hope first, though she was starting to see she should have gone on with the preemption that was his idea. After Hope reflected on the fermentation she'd been through since her divorce from Liam, Carter realized she'd been allowing about her ex-husband. Hope talked about doing some soul-searching before Carter formally again prayed for their own chance at a future together. Liam's medical extremity will bring some curveballs for the people he cares about. Hope may say 4 stunning words to Liam, but will her sincere plea come too late? Let's consider Hope's romantic future and how Liam's crushing news could change everything. Hope has been allowing a lot recently about what an amazing man and father Liam is. Despite all the tough times they faced, Hope made a lot of awful recollections with Liam as well. Liam and Hope hurt each other deeply, so she's understandably been cautious of reuniting and ruining the progress they've made as musketeers. Getting back together would mean risking their hearts again, since these spouses could make further miscalculations and end up in further pain. Still, Hope knows that Liam was fighting for a reunion several months reverse, and now Deacon has been giving Hope a nudge back in Liam's direction. Although Hope's been trying to act like they work more as co-parents, she may change her mind about a fresh romantic launch with Liam soon. The further Hope thinks about remonstrating off another chapter with Liam, the further she might come convinced it's the right call. Hope could decide to get stalwart and put her heart on the line with a request that catches Liam off guard. That brings us to the 4 stunning words that Hope may say to Liam: "Can we try again?" Maybe Hope will eventually take the vault and wonder if Liam is still interested in reuniting. Of course, Liam is now dealing with an inoperable mass on his brain. Since Liam's condition is terminal according to his croakers. Hope's sincere plea could mean it's too late to reconnect romantically. It all depends on whether this medical extremity is erecting to Liam's real demise or another fake-out story like the bones Eric and Taylor were given. Once Liam gets updates on his fatal excrescence, he'll want to overcome all the terrible prognostications about his condition and find some kind of treatment that works. Liam will do everything in his power to stay alive. Will gets the surprise of his life, and Daphne overhears some shocking news. Luna talking to Sheila about her crush on Will. Her grandmother encouraged her to go for it. Sheila believes that men love women who are bad. She indeed recalled when she nabbed Eric at one point. Zend ordered a pizza from Il Giardino. Sheila offered Luna the occasion to deliver it to Forrester Creations. But Luna didn't want to be caught dead there. So, she had to get a little creative. She dressed up in drag. Luna heeded in on Will's discussion with Electra formerly again. They were talking about taking effects to the coming position. Electra wasn't feeling it. Formerly again, Electra was relieved to see a communication on her phone. She had to report to a meeting. Luna also popped up from behind the corner. She spoke to Will in a man's voice. "I got what you want," hot and racy. Will is in for a big surprise. What will he suppose when Luna unveils herself? Will he love the special delivery? Or will he protest Luna out of Forrester Creations? Meanwhile, Brooke tried her stylish to betray Ridge, but he wasn't there. Rather, Taylor walked in on Brooke, trying to show off her inconceivable body. Brooke wanted to know why Taylor was hanging around Forrester Creations. Taylor reminded her that her son Wasco CEO and her visits were fine. She also refocused out that Brooke is using coitus to get Ridge back. Formerly again, Brooke felt dejected, especially after coming face to face with the adversary. Carter noticed commodity was wrong with Brooke. She mentioned her discussion with Taylor. Also, she admitted that she didn't know how to work at Forrester Creations without being with Ridge. Carter criticized himself for breaking up Ridge, which he helped bring back together. Brooke wanted to know what happened to his head. That's when he admitted that he got into a fight with Cleric about Hope. Meanwhile, Daphne nearly walked into their discussion. She ended up hearkening at the door rather. She eavesdropped Carter saying that he still loves Hope and wants her reverse. but Daphne wouldn't stand for it. Generally, men and women chase her, not the other way around. Will Carter's rejection drive Daphne down a dark path? She looks like she could get hung up,